Hey everyone, my name is Tenebris.Infinite, and one thing I've thought on for a while has been, what do I follow up with alongside Generation Zero on my channel here? How do I broaden my horizon? I've contemplated covering games from massive AAA publishers like Ubisoft's next Far Cry game, or a game with a massive cult following like Dying Light 2. Or hell, do I just become another shitty Fortnite YouTuber? But no, I think, as none of that really sat well with me. But then bam, out of absolutely nowhere last week, Avalanche Studios' self-publishing division rebranded to Systemic Reactions, diversified, and put out this teaser trailer for a new untitled upcoming game. So let's watch through that trailer here, then answer some questions, as I'm sure you dudes have at least a few here. So there isn't too much to unpack from that little trailer, but let's go over what we can glean off of it. So this looks to be some sort of first-person shooter horror style game. Generation Zero definitely has some strong elements of horror, but it isn't in the same vein as this new game. This seems to be leaning much more into the spook, whereas GZ leans more heavily to the mystery. Since this is built on the same game engine, the Apex engine, there are a lot of visual similarities between these two games. And that's something I actually really dig. It'll mean that when we start this new adventure on my channel here, things will be familiar and not too far off from what I've covered for the past year now. It seems we'll be fighting some sort of creature or monsters or something like that from the quick scenes of gore in the small shooting segment. And that'll be a fun twist from the machines I've been fighting for so long now. And that's pretty much about it, but as more trailers drop and more information comes out, this will be a space where we can discuss it, have trailer analysis, and if a beta comes out for this game as it did for GZ, I'll be one of the first people standing in line to play it. Now let's get to some questions you all might have. Firstly, is this going to impact GZ's ongoing development? And no, without a doubt, it will not. The team working on this new title are based in Malmo, whereas the team for GZ is based in Stockholm, meaning the two teams working on these games are entirely separate from one another. Second, does this mean coverage for GZ will stop or suffer from me covering this game? And I'm happy to say that it will not. That's why I had a hard time going after any other game, really. It always felt like I'd have to stifle my work on GZ in some way, shape, or form. And with a game based in the same game engine, with that same self-published feel from Avalanche, I think covering this game is perfect for my channel, so I can keep GZ as the mainstay, and this game is kind of more so a side project or a secondary project I covered coinciding with it. Lastly, is this hype? Yes, it friggin' is, my dudes! I feel like with more things to tackle on my channel, I'll be taking a step forwards to making this my full-time job here on YouTube, as has been my goal since around mid last year. And I'm so stoked to bring you dudes along with me on yet another journey. So stay tuned for more on this game, GZ, and everything Systemic Reactions here on this channel. I feel Avalanche's self-published games are a niche for me that I'm ready to be the guy for years to come. So cheers folks, and hopefully you're as excited for the next step on my channel as I am.